That is going to be the start of this video now. Welcome everyone to the Mistakes
Yeah,
We Made
welcome.
podcast.
Welcome.
We are sadly missing an individual with us today. Ari couldn't
Yes.
make it,
They are most probably asleep.
but
Like Darien should have been asleep, but no.
but
Either
the
way.
thing is, we don't need her right now because as long as we have my beautiful voice. Oh yeah. Oh,
Say velvet for me.
velvet.
See? You see what I mean?
Oh my
When it
god.
feels like when it feels right, you know that you've got it right. Like,
It
you know,
sounds
you
like-
got-
It sounds like 7.3 earthquakes going off in my throat every time I make any sort of noise. There's so much
Yeah.
vibration going on.
Ouch.
It's weird.
Only
Oh.
7.3. Only 7.3.
Well, I mean, it's not like a 10.8.
It should feel like a 10. Should feel like a 10.
Nah, that's if like literally I'm like having dicks slapping around inside my throat at that point. This is a little bit too much vibration there.
How is that a
You'd
relatable
you'd
feeling?
You'd
But-
love that much vibration, wouldn't you, Darien?
No, I really wouldn't.
I don't think he would.
I don't like this much vibration. It feels, you know, it's probably worse because I have a headset on right now, but still.
I've had much worse vibration after being awake for the same amount of time. I sound like a 30-year-old man.
Do you guys ever who here has seen a vibrating camel?
What? I've
Not
ridden a
me.
camel, but I've never seen one that vibrates.
I've never seen one, but I want to see one now.
I am
It's-
terrified of riding
Darien, are
camels.
you gonna start talking about your vibrator that looks like a camel?
What?
Come on.
What?
I don't
Darien.
know. I took off my headset for like 5 seconds and I come back to hearing camels vibrating.
I think
I
you know
mean,
what? I think Aaron might be onto something here.
I mean, I don't have a vibrator that
Here,
looks like
can
a.
you see it?
I don't have a vibrator that looks like a camel. I do have my microphone when all of its legs and stuff are put up. It looks like a vibrator.
You know, imagine if it jumped.
Fuck.
What?
It had the ability to jump.
That'd be
Like,
scary.
the legs made it jump.
That'd be scary shit right there. I don't
How
want.
would a jumping microphone?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that looks
Yo.
like a vibrator.
How about
Yo,
a jumping, vibrating camel?
speaking of jumping, vibrating camels, I'm gonna go put the on-air sign around outside my door.
Oh yeah.
You mean the little paper that you have?
It's a sign,
What a way
guys.
what a way to discredit him.
Come on, it's a sign.
No, it's not a piece of paper. It's an actual sign.
Okay.
It-
So
Oh,
you're
is
not.
it like my sign? Is
it's-
it like the
I mean,
sign
like,
I have right
Aaron-
here that's...
Aaron properly knows you, so like we
I mean,
we just
I
go off
do.
of what he says.
I
I
hate-
believe what Aaron says half the time because I'm like, you know,
Are you sure it's like this sign I have right here, what I'm going to take a picture of?
I mean, I bought mine off of Amazon. It's red and it's plastic. Aaron hasn't seen it yet because he hasn't been over here.
I have though. I've been there. I just haven't seen the on-air sign.
Yeah, you haven't been here since I got it. It was like not even 4 days ago, like 3 days ago.
3 days. How come you have? I'll see it when I go over and spend the night.
you spend a night without us? Oh my gosh.
All
So
It's
visitors
for
don't
school.
work
My
just like
sister wants to
office.
go to Disneyland for her birthday, and I don't want to miss school.
It looks legitimately nothing like that. It's a sign that you can put on your doorknob and it says on air with little microphone. It is red.
That is the best sign though. All visitors must report to the site office.
The ones I like are the ones that you light up. Those are my favorite.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get one of those installed in the recording room at my school, but
I
I
could
couldn't
have
couldn't
very
really-
easily.
waste my budget on that.
If I had
Have you guys ever
if I had a second power strip, I could have very easily rigged up some lights around my door to kind of signal that I was recording. But an on-air sign was cheaper and easier. So.
Have you
I
guys
would
ever
assume-
seen? Have you guys ever seen one of your family members put a traffic cone on the red?
No.
No.
I saw that some weeks ago when I went to Blackpool. My
Nice.
cousin decided to put a traffic cone on his head.
Awesome. Yo, something
I
I've always
decided to
wanted.
wield a traffic cone like a Gatling gun.
Something I've always wanted to do is just get a couple of orange cones and then set them up on the ends of my, or on one end of my street where most people usually come in, and just see how many people, and nothing else past it, just the orange cones, kind of blocking the entrance, and see how many people will see it and be like, motherfucker, and then go around, and then how many people will get out and move the cones and just completely ignore their existence.
Or what about the people who just like run
Or
them down?
get out, move the corns, drive forward a bit, get out, put the corns back.
I mean, if someone
There's
just
just gotta be that one guy who just runs them over.
honestly, depending on when I set them up and who's coming home from whatever, that's very possible.
No, you'd set it up just before school and work ends.
That'll be interesting to do, considering to set it up just before school and work and school ends. That would require me not being there when
Huh.
school ends. That would require me
Okay.
not being at school.
I don't think that would go down too
Yeah,
well.
I'm not quite sure if that'll work very well, especially considering my location compared to school.
You're
How
not that
far
far.
were
What is
you?
your location compared to school?
I skated to school before.
I'm not that far away, but it's still a good walk it still takes 15 minutes by car.
And wouldn't,
Oh, I'm
you
about an
also
hour
have
away
to,
from
wouldn't you
there.
also have to go
Yeah,
to
walking.
school with traffic cones?
Yeah, I would kind of have to go to school with the traffic cones.
I'm sure the teachers would understand. It's America after all. They got guns in the classroom. I'm sure a traffic cone or two won't hurt.
When you go back
Nah,
to school,
the last kid who brought a traffic cone to school got shot in the leg. Not by the
Really?
teacher, but
Yeah.
just by the principal. Yeah, it was just insane.
wow.
Wow.
I don't know if honestly I can't tell if he's telling an actual incident that happened or not, because at this point it's so hard to tell.
Wow.
Literally, he could have said that the last person who brought a traffic cone to school got beat over the head with baseball bats, and I probably would have believed it.
I would believe that too.
No, the last guy, he got raped by a broom.
Oh, you know what? That seems more believable.
I remember when I
Damn
got
brooms.
I remember
Stealing our
when I got
jobs.
raped by a broom. It's one of those really weird feelings, right? Where you think somebody's touching you in bad places, and then you realize that it's really nothing, but an inanimate object, and you're like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
well,
Then you slide the inanimate object. Right.
Yeah, and then you look around and see if anyone's looking, and then you put it inside
and
your
then you
butthole.
just
What?
that's
My audio cut out. What? I just heard you put it in your butthole. What?
yeah, that's where we left off.
That's okay.
You know what? You know what? It's all natural, fellas. It's not natural, you sinners. I'm joking.
I have a
It's not
Bible.
natural. I can assure you that putting a broom in your ass is natural because the broom is made from wood.
Yeah.
Wood
Oh my
comes from trees.
gosh.
Trees are natural.
Yeah.
Steven,
goodness. Wow, he's
your druid needs to give this speech in my Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
Wow.
Darien, do you watch hentai?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
Really?
I look at hentai pictures. I don't watch it though.
Then how could
Yeah.
you
He
lie
doesn't like it. He
to?
doesn't
No
like
one watches
videos.
How could you lie to Matthew?
Oh, I don't know.
How could you?
Tell him. the
Just
truth.
say he's a douche. I don't know.
Listen,
know who
listen,
Matthew
just
is.
let me just then next time I talk to him, I'll correct him. I'll be like, yeah, look, I said I watch hentai. That's not necessarily true. I just kind of look at pictures.
All right.
Yeah, because
Yes,
watching
'cause
it is not that great.
Because you know.
I mean,
Oh fuck! Ow. Okay.
nice job.
Don't worry.
What?
Nothing.
What did you do?
Nothing happened. All right. There's
Okay.
nothing. There's nothing involving a music box, a lightsaber, and a cat.
Oh, my
Don't
goodness.
worry.
Understood.
Aaron, you really
Understood.
need to like clean your room.
My room was clean yesterday.
Yeah, Aaron, that was like a couple hours ago that I was over there. What the fuck happened in that time period?
You left.
Ah, I see.
You left. Trent destroyed my fucking back, and
I remember when you did that.
Yeah,
Wink, wink.
fuck you. I wrestled you for a sword. It was fun. We had amazing times.
Yeah. I remember I smacked everyone's ass at least once.
Nice.
Except
And then
except for the 2 girls, because obviously that would not play over very well.
definitely
That
not.
really wouldn't.
You would have got beat up.
I don't think I necessarily would have gotten beat up, but I don't know if that would. I still don't think it would have gone over very well. I don't think they would have been very happy at the very least.
One girlfriend less.
It wouldn't have gone well with your girlfriend, you think?
Yeah, no, definitely not. Would, you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of why I didn't do it, you know.
She'd be strangling you.
She's okay with you slapping guys' asses though.
Yeah.
As long as she gets to watch.
She.
Hey, I mean, come on, guys.
She legitimately.
Which
fair
texted
is fair.
fucking
Yeah,
Trent.
she legitimately because Erin made the grave mistake of giving her Trent's number. So she texted Trent, one of my buddies, and fucking asked him if he would kiss me. And he said, it depends, it's like $20. And she was like, alright, I can arrange that. And now I'm scared.
Oh no.
Apparently, they've also got some more shit that they've planned out that involves me and Erin as well. And now I'm on edge all the time.
Don't forget what we have planned out though for Trent.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
send you more. Yeah, I'll send you more pictures later.
Yeah,
Ooh.
don't worry. I might have to recreate the account, so.
Intrigue.
That was so fucking stupid, Darien.
You know what? Honestly, can you really blame me though? Because when you're not expecting to make a match and you're just clicking through, it's kind of hard not to.
What?
Okay, so a buddy of mine,
Okay.
you know, Trent. He used to do. He has his account still, but he doesn't do it much anymore, sadly. But he has a Tinder account, right? And he dates around a lot because he can't hold a stable relationship for more than 5 minutes.
Said by him himself.
Yeah. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, so yeah. So he has a Tinder account, and I told both Aaron and Trent about how I have the alternate account on the Music Foxes server on Discord, and how well it's been working on many people, and Trent is legitimately afraid because I said it directly to him that you know what's funny about this is anytime you meet somebody on Tinder, Trent, it could potentially be me catfishing you. And so now he doesn't use Tinder too much anymore, but he was kind of afraid to use it for fear that it might be me anytime he liked an account. And so I finally made a Tinder account to troll him with, and I fucking matched with him the other day, but I accidentally disliked his page because I was scrolling through quickly, not expecting to see his name pop up. Yesterday I told him how we had planned to troll him via Tinder, but I didn't say what the account's name was, so for all he knows, anybody that he liked could still be me. Like every single person that he's liked within the past, I don't know.
You're making the poor boy paranoid, Darien.
Good.
I don't know if I can approve of this.
Do you not approve of it?
Actually, I can. Good job,
I approve of
Darien. I'm
this.
very proud.
Jolly
I'm
good
proud.
show.
Indeed, jolly good show, you bloody bastards. I am.
My voice
Hopefully
right
doing
now
this-
is so perfect for doing like dramatic, deep voices. You know.
Oh yeah.
Do a monologue
You're
right
like-
now. You won't.
Just keep on saying velvet, and you'll be in love with yourself. Velvet. It feels so right.
Aaron, you
when you
said
get it
do a
correct.
monologue.
Yeah.
Over.
Well, Mr. Bond. It seems your time has come again. But listen, before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must tell you that saying your name, Mr. Bond, like that is very fun for dramatic effect. But that is besides the point. Look at... Suck my dick,
Mr. Bond.
Mr. Bond.
Mr. Bob.
Miss-
I need you.
I've got something
And I need
I've
you
got
to do something now.
to read out.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Steven Anderson.
I've got something for you to read out, Darien.
Oh, boy.
Mr. Anderson. Yo, Stephen is the one.
Steven
I am.
is what?
He's
What is
Mr.
Steven's
this?
most Steven's most likely to be like a spy just because his name is cool enough.
Yo,
Steven.
Aaron, you know, Stephen's the one.
What
His
do you
last
say?
name is Anderson. He's
Holy
Mr.
shit.
Anderson.
Holy
Steven.
shit!
Send him the link that I sent you.
Am I reading fucking gay fanfiction?
Oh my god, it's so bad. I'll read it if you don't want to read it.
No, we
I'm
got.
always up to
let's
read stuff.
let's
I've
go.
got something for you to read.
I'll click on that first link that you sent like a couple days ago. Where the fuck did it go? It was like some weird
Alright,
fanfiction.
And just so you know, I was
Oh,
born the same
no.
with the
Goku ND
Oh, no.
Frieza.
Danny G. Smethwick. Oh, no.
I'm not clicking on that. I'll read the Goku ND
Aw.
Frieza become friends.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Alright.
Okay,
This looks okay. I can already tell this is satire, but whatever. Chapter 1: Goku meets Frieza. Our hero Goku arrives to Earth and doesn't have all that much friends. But Goku didn't need too many friends because he was a Super Saiyan. Could do what he wanted. He can fly and shoot power balls at any bad guys that have shoot at him. He was a lone warrior and didn't need no sidekick either. But one day when Goku was almost lost to the bad guys, Frieza shooed up and laser blasted them all. Ooh, this is getting interesting. Goku had been saved thanks to Frieza, so Goku decided that Frieza and him were going to fight side by side. Chapter 2: Heroes of the World.
This is
Waller.
giving you conniptions. I don't blame you.
Goku and Frieza were the ultimate Super Saiyans and didn't afraid of anything that they fought. but one day a real bad guy named Vegeta threatened them and then attacked them. So Goku threw a hard punch and hurt Vegeta bad.
Poor boy.
Ouch, Goku, you win this time, but I will return. I will return, and motherfucker. Hold on, I forgot my lines. Ouch, Goku, you win this time, but I will return and win. There will be much
Why do you
pain,"
sound like a deep Stephen Hawking?
said Vegeta. We won the victory, Frieza high-fived Goku. Yeah, but we should need to watch out, because what if we aren't prepared for next time? Frieza said. Okay, let's skip to the real good stuff. Wait.
We need to get all of us read like different voices
Wait a
with the
minute.
common narrator. So one narrator and all of us reading different voices. We gotta
Is
find
this
something.
is this really it? Hold on.
What is?
Okay.
What is?
Haha, Vegeta is a wimp. We can win always, Goku said, proud. Chapter 3: Vegeta pays another visit.
Yep.
Goku and Frieza just done fitting an evil gang when the gang leader yelled, "We're calling in our boss." Yellowed ganglinger.
Oh my god, this is hurting my ears.
Oh, how yeah? Who's that? Frieza asked. Gang leader yelled, "Vegeta, he is tough and kill you." Vegeta is returning because we can take him on, Goku said proudly.
Where's the link? I want to get in on this. Where is it?
Oh, yeah, Darien, look at the, someone opened up a DM with that.
Vegeta turned.
I
Oh, I'll check
think
it out in a second. Vegeta turned from the dust in the rubble from a building that were destroyed after intense fight. Here I am,
Here we go.
pitiful morons. Vegeta exclaimed. Vegeta, we can take you, Goku hollered. So Goku and Frieza threw painful kicks and Frieza shot lasers from his ice, and they hit Vegeta and caused him a lot of pain. Vegeta fired a lot of fan missiles, and they hit Goku from the stomach, and he couldn't fight longer.
It's so much better when you read when you actually like have the text in front of you and you're just reading along.
I'll be fine, just finish him off for me. So Frieza used a finger blast, and hit Vegeta in the eye, and his eye was gone. Ow! Vegeta said as he collapsed.
Collapsed.
Collapsed. Goku told Frieza, "That was great, and I was enraged," and he died. Goku! Frieza yelled. From the day forward, Frieza killed the bad guys in the name of Goku. The end. Thank you for reading my beautiful story.
Yeah.
We need to find more terrible fan fictions.
Ooh.
No, we
I
don't.
have-
That's okay.
No. One with actual like proper spelling.
Can
Yeah,
we
let's
let's get
see.
some smut in here.
Steven plays all the female roles because I
No.
do all the girl voices already. So
Eh.
I'll do some other
I
roles.
do not
So-
play all the female roles.
While
You
they're finding a fan fiction, Aaron, you should describe the party that you threw yesterday.
You know what? Y'all are better at finding stuff than me.
Let me see. Okay. Let me see.
Describe it in 2
I
words.
broke my. Okay. Fuck you.
Okay. What time?
Aww.
Never.
You guys did? Finally?
No,
Oh,
I'm so happy.
God.
no, he wanted to fuck me up. I can tell you that.
Oh. Hey, that's what best friends are there for, to beat the shit
Yo,
out of each other.
he invited 2 girls over, and the entire time, me and Trent were just like, "Yo, Aaron, get some of that," and he was so mad at us.
Why should you be mad, man? They're just trying to push you forward, you know?
Well, because one of them had a boyfriend, and the other one I think is lesbian.
Oh, okay, well then never mind.
Yeah, I have a good reason.
Okay. Never mind, don't do that.
But still, Aaron, you were sitting back there flirting with them by playing the piano.
Oh no.
You said we're better at finding
Oh,
stuff
no.
than you, Alex. That's technically incorrect.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Wait, what is what?
What the fuck are these
It's
pictures?
incorrect. It's incorrect that we find stuff
Plants
better
in
than you.
Beth said office.
Oh no, I found something.
Fuck.
I don't know. I don't
Do you
know.
want to read
How-
off? Do you want to read
This
off
is
roleplay
honest.
requests?
No, maybe, but actually, yeah. But also, I don't know how this is saved, but I found in my suggested an Undertale fanfic.
Ooh, you should
Oh, no.
definitely share that with me. I will
I
definitely
don't know
do
if
that
it's
justice.
good or bad. I'm
I
guessing it's bad.
I can do it justice.
We shall all do it justice.
Uh,
But first,
I have
Thank you.
Shall we-
for
I
shall
have
we
some,
go
I
to
have
the,
some roleplay requests
shall we go
that
to the
I want
request
to read out
forms?
for people.
Oh,
Yeah, let's. Each one of us does one in turn.
Aaron, nice new profile picture. Also,
Yeah.
Aaron, would you please refrain from changing your profile picture 1,000 times? Because we have to set that every single time you set a new one.
No, I know.
But like, I don't know. Do we
I-
even bother with language here, or do we just like go for it?
You're a
I have
cunt.
one. I have one.
Aaron,
I have
what did
one.
you
What you
call
meant?
me?
I called you a tunk.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
I have one,
so-
Alex.
Yo.
Go ahead.
I'm going to for DM this one to Apples as it's
Is anyone
really
else
interesting.
is anyone else starving?
I am.
I
I
haven't
just had dinner.
I haven't eaten food yet. I haven't eaten since I've been at Aaron's place, and that was
Where
like
is
2
Apples
slices of
in my
pizza.
DM list?
I need.
Apples, I'm sending you
I'm tempted to go and like
Just
get a bowl of
screenshot.
cereal for this video. That'd be
That's what I
fucking
was gonna
funny.
do.
Oh, what is
You
this?
should eat it on camera.
Oh, what is this? Hey,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
first time putting one of these up, so bear with me. I'm up for a girl on girl RP and ERP. IRL doesn't matter in the slightest. Extreme kinks are not something I can stomach. My honest limit with ERP is very light BDSM. In terms of genre / theme and such like, I'm pretty open. To be honest, it's something that can be worked out in DMs. I'm still kind of new to RP and ERP. But, well, you know, this should hopefully change that, so DM me anytime you feel up for it. Well, Alex.
Huh. Shut up! It's not me! That was not said by me.
Steven, I will fucking kill you, you
Oh, there's
bastard.
some more, by the way.
I will murder you, and I don't know,
No.
stab you, you fuck.
None of this is from me. Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh, what is this?
What is what?
Second,
Hey, so second attempt at a request. I'm in the mood for a forced lesbian RP. I would like to keep it below extreme BDSM, cutting, gore, scat, the usual extreme stuff. I'm most likely aiming for being a sub myself, but anyhow, these things can be worked out in DMs. So, yeah, DM if you are interested. I'm probably going to take one partner only for this. I'm-
done, please.
I'm
I'm
dying
dying.
inside. I can't anymore.
I can't read. No, I can't read this anymore.
Oh,
This hurts so much. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It's not my fault. I don't know. Stop it. I'm gonna murder everyone here. I need a disclaimer. I will murder you. I don't know.
by the way, there is. By the way, there is one more apple switch.
Steven,
I need
Oh.
to do a scrolling
Oh, yeah.
screenshot.
Oh yeah.
Steven,
Oh
I will
yeah.
actually kill you.
Oh, what is this?
No.
This is so
I
long.
can't take it. I
Oh,
can't take it, please. Please don't read it. Please, I can't take this.
Read it.
Stop. Oh, please.
so I'm
Stop.
up for a lesbian. Doesn't have to be, but I'm a huge fan of yours.
Shut up.
Forced RP. Probably I will be the one playing the victim or victims. I can play multiple girls if you desire. Things can always be discussed and changed. However, if you would prefer to be forced. An idea or two for this RP I was thinking of perhaps starting out with was a girl going to a university on a train getting forced by you, and then maybe could be followed to a campus by you, etc., etc. Things can evolve from the train is basically what I'm saying.
No, stop it, please.
Or another idea off the top of my head is to start with the setting of a water park rented by a high school. Therefore, I'd have having it full of girls who are celebrating the end of their senior year and graduating from high school for a week or two, giving you ample time to break them, etc. Those are just some basic ideas. If you have your own or would like to work on one out together, I'm totally up for that. I would prefer a literal partner who can keep pace with the story as it develops and contribute something worthwhile to it in the process. I would draw the line at scat and gore, extreme, hardcore, BDSM, all the likes. So don't hesitate to DM me if you are interested. I feel like the deep voice kind of makes this like 10 times better.
Ah!
Can you believe Alex did those?
Welcome back,
Hey.
Alex. How was your time in hell? Tell me all about it.
Do you really want me to tell you all about my time in hell? It was quite refreshing. It burnt, and I realized why parents sometimes leave their babies out to be eaten by bears when they are very young.
Oh my. Sir, you are very
Yes.
morbid.
I'm not very morbid. I'm an enlightened individual.
911, we have a very morbid individual claiming to be an enlightened man.
911. You're not real. You're a conspiracy.
Darien,
Haven't you been listening to Alex Jones?
No.
Darien, do you remember saying I am the one a bit earlier? I was born the same year The Matrix was released.
Yeah, baby. Look at that shit. He is the one.
Also, Steven.
We are number one.
Steven.
Oh, that just makes me sad.
I know.
Steven, real quick.
My character in Dark Souls looks like Robbie Rotten.
I am no bastard. You I
are.
decided to get some revenge on for some of the stuff you've done.
My,
What have I done? I've done nothing.
Alex, you have done everything shy of shit on my ass.
No, trust me, I have.
Yeah, he really hasn't.
don't-
Alex, you're such a you're a great guy, man. Honestly, like I feel like
Well, you don't know.
I feel like if I met Alex in real life, I would just give him a hug and then he'd probably murder me. I'm kidding. He wouldn't do that because Alex is.
I
a
mean-
great
Yeah, well, you
friend.
don't know what he
Yeah.
ends up doing on random when wrong calls.
Is that what
Pleb.
what the hell is going on here? This man is so red. He looks like fucking tomato sauce.
He
What
lives
man
in
is
the
so
box behind him. Ooh.
Oh
God.
my.
There's so many like random ass
Okay,
things.
Google.
Oh no. He's speaking to
Muslim
Google.
letterbox news.
Oh my. Guys,
Okay.
I think Google. They're all there, you know, behind the desk, shaking their heads. It's like, oh no.
Okay, Google. Show me pictures of penis.
Okay, Google. Why don't you go ahead and show me some of them fine,
Naked women.
some of them
Muslims
fine
search
naked women.
when Muslims
Yeah.
go on porn sites, they search up
Oh
actual
yes,
content.
I know that one. I actually have that one saved. Now then, this voice is very weird. I don't know if it works or it sounds the way I say it, but I like to say velvet when I do this voice. And I'll keep on saying velvet with this voice until I break it.
Velvet.
Hey, Darien, I think we should read out in our respective voices and be pretty fun, yeah?
Women are not real.
Women are not real. Did you not know that? They aren't. They're all just traps.
There you go.
Pornhub ankle compilation.
Ooh.
That's my favorite kind of
What is
video.
going on?
I don't know,
Awkward.
Aaron, but you have entered the
Remember
moist
this.
zone now.
Oh god.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that old one. Oh my gosh, it's so old.
Is the moist zone like the Twilight Zone, but
Isn't
then
that-
just worse?
I feel like that one's old.
High
I feel
bump,
like
It is.
high
so
bump
old.
and grind. Oof, nice.
When you had that as your
Um,
profile picture, I remember.
Yo, wait.
Autocorrect, you're so very lewd. How dare you?
I will autocorrect your soul.
Holy
I'm going
shit.
to I'm
What?
going to scroll through that server's pinned messages in
Aaron,
my.
what is it?
Oh, nothing. I was looking at a picture and I was like, holy shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
You- Earlier I heard someone
Oh.
mention D&D campaigns. What a nerd.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Like,
Yo,
no
guys, what does
joke,
D&D
like,
stand for?
Virgin. Dungeons and Dragons, you fool.
No, I thought it
No,
standard.
sorry.
I thought it,
Stand dragons.
I thought it stood for Dungeons and Dicks.
You know what? I
Dungeons
think
and
that that's
Dragons
actually more
dolls.
true.
Dungeons and Dragon dildos.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
that makes sense.
Yo, speaking of D&D, I remember Alex last we were talking. I was working on some shit for mine, i.e.
Yeah,
just
I
a
do
bunch
remember.
of cards and their effects.
Yep.
Yep. I feel much shame, but really not really. I have a card in here that I says steamed. You feel excited, and I'll let you figure out what that effect does. What
Ooh.
the fuck is this? What is this weeaboo shit you have posted in this server? It is ASCII anime. How the fuck do you do this with colons and only colons?
It's Braille.
It is not Braille, you lying sack of queef.
Shush, that's Braille. Alright, my name isn't John Sebastian
Alex.
Monroe.
Do you remember the quote from do you remember that quote I just posted?
I do not remember that quote.
I graduated top of my class in Navy SEALs, and I've
No,
been
wait,
involved
wait.
in
You gotta read it
numerous
out
secret.
this voice.
Hey, you
What
fucking.
the fuck did you just? What the fuck did you just say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know, I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs. I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al Qaeda. I have over 300 confirmed kills. I am trained in guerrilla warfare, and I am.
That is the wrong type of gorilla.
You are nothing to me, but just another target. I will wipe you the fuck out with precision the likes of which has never been seen before on this earth. Mark my fucking words. You think you can get away with saying that shit to me over the internet? Think again, fucker. As we speak, I'm contacting my secret network of spies across the USA, and your IP is being traced right now, so you better prepare for the storm, maggot. The storm that wipes out the pathetic little thing you call your life. You're fucking dead, kid. I can be anywhere, anytime, and I can kill you in over 700 ways. And that's just with my bare hands. Not only... Oh yeah, you know what? We're gonna move on to flex tape.
Okay.
Flex
Flex tape. The super strong waterproof tape that can instantly patch, bond, seal, and repair. Take it
Yeah,
away,
yeah.
Apples.
Flex tape is no ordinary tape. Its triple thick adhesive virtually welds itself to surfaces, instantly stopping the toughest leaks. Leaky pipes can cause major damage, but flex tape grips on tight and bonds instantly. Mr. Bond. Plus, flex tape's powerful adhesive is so strong it even works underwater. Now you can repair leaks in pools and spas without draining them. Flex tape is perfect for marine, campers, and RVs. Flex tape is super strong, and once it's on, it holds on tight. It will never let go. And for emergency auto repair, flex tape keeps its grip in even the toughest conditions. Big storms can cause big damage, but flex tape comes super wide so you can easily fix large holes. Wink wink. To show you the power of flex tape, I sawed this boat in half and repaired it with only flex tape. Not only does flex tape's powerful adhesive hold the boat together, but it creates a super strong watertight seal so the inside is completely dry. Yeah, doggy. Just cut, peel, stick, and seal. Imagine everything you can do with the power of flex tape.
Ooh. Hey, actually, do you want a random, like, Shakespeare? Oh my god. I'm going through my notes, and it's backed up on the cloud, and...
This podcast is just going to be me reading things in this voice, isn't it? Because it's so
you and
amazing.
me. You and I, pal.
Aaron, get me some gay fan fiction to read while he's setting up the Shakespearean novel.
Oh, I have it already. It's a random quote that I found. It's this random thing that I think it was from some classwork, but it's in my notes. So, do you want to be Romeo?
I legitimately don't care. I'll fucking be the peasant on the side of the road. I can make it dramatic.
Let's divvy up some roles here.
Alright, I'll be Romeo since I have such a romantic voice.
We'll take.
Suck your nipples so hard.
Ooh.
Yo, have you ever licked nipples?
No,
I have.
of course you have.
Yeah. Are you surprised?
No.
Okay. So are we beginning?
Yeah. I will.
What are we talking about now? Someone just stepped in my
Steven,
room.
we're about to read some beauty here, so just
Alright.
bear with us.
Alright, here we go. My role is Romeo. What would we say is our excuse for being here? Or should we enter without apologizing? 5, 10.
No, that's too
My
dark.
name's Benvolio. It's out of fashion to give lengthy explanations like that. We're not going to introduce our dance by having someone dress up as Cupid, blindfolded and carrying a toy bow, to frighten the ladies like a scarecrow. Nor are we going to recite a memorized speech to introduce ourselves. Let them judge us however they please. We'll give them a dance, then hit the road.
Nah, give me a torch. I don't want to dance. I feel sad, so let me be the one who carries the light.
No, noble Romeo, you've got to dance.
Not me. Believe me. You're wearing dancing shoes with nimble soles. My soul is made out of lead, and it's so heavy it keeps me stuck on the ground so I can't move. Literally, look, pick up my shoes. I bet you can't.
Wow, that's actually pretty serious. But hey,
You're a lover. Take Cupid's wings and fly higher than the average man.
His arrow has pierced me too deeply, so I can't fly with his cheerful feathers, because his wound keeps me down. I can't leap any higher than my dull sadness. I sink under the heavy weight of love.
That's deep, man.
I'm
I wish I had some flair
very-
to patch that up for you.
Very depressing I am, but you know what? My voice makes it all better.
Yes, it does.
A broken marriage.
Listen,
Whenever you feel
A broken
sad, just
marriage.
listen to
Let's
this.
take and fix.
Ancient Chinese detective stories.
What the hell is this note? What class notes were I keeping on my
Ancient Chinese detective stories during Song and Ming dynasties explains the whole story. Almost always features judges, main characters. Detectives had helps from ghosts, spirits, criminals, almost always executed. Biozang, the hard sleep.
Life gets.
There is one whole. There's so random notes from my class.
When
don't know
life
where-
gets you down, keeps you wearing a frown, and the gravy train has left you behind.
What's the next bit? Something down at the end of your rope. Well, you're all out of hope. Down at the end of your rope, right?
Yeah. When
Rope?
you're all out of hope, down at the end of your rope, and nobody's there to throw you a line. If you ever get so low, you don't know which way to go. Come on and take a walk in my shoes. Never worry about a thing, got the world on a string. Cause I've got the cure for all of my blues.
There's a fan
I take
fiction for you all.
my enormous penis, and my troubles start melting away. Ba-doom ba. I take a look at my enormous penis, and the good times are coming to stay. I gotta sing and I dance when I glance in my pants. I got a feeling of a sunshiny day.
Sunny day.
Take a look at my enormous penis.
All the happy times are coming to stay.
Ba-doom ba.
Yeah.
I can't listen.
What's this?
There's a fan fiction for us.
Lord,
Called Lord of the Guys.
Lord of the Guys. Oh yes.
Who shall read this crazy piece?
There's 12 chapters to this. Son of a bitch, I am not reading that much.
Hey, you and I can
You
divvy it
still have
up.
to read some, you boy.
Wait,
Let's just skip to the. We should just skip to where there's people having sex with each other. I'm seeing the
Yeah,
words "shove off, you wanker." This is all your fault.
I saw something say. I saw something say "croaked softly." I believe that might be something that we're looking for.
Hold on. Where are we going? This is.
In the words of a famous
Which
man who's
chapter?
not me.
Which chapter should we go to?
I don't know which one has people having sex.
I skipped to chapter 12.
Yeah, dog. Sirius is the
There's a
dog,
dog?
and the dog is Sirius. Oh wait, this is Harry Potter erotica.
Yes.
Finally, you figure out.
Yeah, Mooney. Freaking Mooney.
Oh boy, what have we
The
gotten
last
ourselves into?
installment.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Oh, go down to the paragraph which starts. Mooney's body is beginning to move slightly.
Where the fuck is that? Is that on chapter 12?
Oh, I found it.
What
Mooney's body.
Wait, what chapter is that? Holy shit.
12.
How
Steven.
fucking far down is
It's about halfway down. It goes,
Mooney's body is beginning to move slowly.
Wait, hold
Slightly.
on. I must have missed it because I've reached the part where it says fin.
His limbs are lengthening in quick spurts and moving into awkward positions.
Wait, y'all are
Don't
at a
have
position
self-
that I'm not at. Hold on. Mr. Black, No.
It's right. It's like you've got Mooney is mooning softly, then you have Mooney's body is beginning. And then you have underneath it, soon only the wolf is left crouched there. So you're going to go in between those
Oh,
two
this
lines.
it's not even at the middle. It's right at the very fucking beginning. You liars.
Oh, sorry, my page was zoomed in.
Fucking alright. Mooney
Don't
is
hurt me.
moaning softly. Padfoot cannot
Oh
tell if he is asleep
my.
or awake, but he wants to help. He goes over to Mooney and licks his face. licks his shit. Dude, my throat. Listen to that.
Narrate it down. Bring the honey.
He goes over to Mooney and licks his face, breathing his hot dog breath onto his cheek. Ooh, steamy. Looking always helps. Mooney stops moaning, but then his eyes open all of a sudden, and the white moon is reflected in them. They're staring straight through Padfoot. This isn't what the fuck. We're talking about a dog licking a man. Are we getting just
Yeah.
like some bestiality type shit? I'm not sure I want to read this anymore.
Man, this is what your godly voice is intended for. This is why you lost it at a party.
Yeah, I
It's
really
to-
could.
it's-
I could read legitimately anything and it'll sound all awesome. Like this right here.
Right.
I do beg your
gotta freaking
pardon,
break your
Mr.
voice.
Potter. Good old Frankie, serious grinned. Yes, the grin. This is some interesting shit. You know what? Hold on. Aaron, Aaron, what happened to that fan fiction you wrote of
Oh
people?
my.
I should just find my.
Aaron's
I should.
fanfic?
Aaron wrote a fanfic about us. It was satire, but it was still beautiful shit. Aaron, you should really pull that up. Where'd it go? Aaron, where'd it go?
Minecraft roleplay. This is a
Oh.
high school.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
let's see.
Minecraft
There's-
roleplay. Oh,
Aaron, writers, we need lots. VA's
Uh,
ECT. Please help us.
Alexander?
You'll get lots of exposure. Yeah.
Alexander, I found a new place to go to. Does it hurt? That's just the line. The line is, does it hurt? In quotation marks.
Let me find
yo,
it.
hold on. We got some good shit right
That's
here.
that's when it starts getting spicy.
We
What
have
does it say?
some
Does it hurt?
we have some real good shit right here. All right. Bear with me. No. Bear with me. This is an old Google Docs that me and Aaron made while fucking around. And what it was
Okay.
is we had to create a story together where each of us would say one word at a time and just, popcorn off of each other. So if someone started, the next person said a word, then it switched back and forth. And this is the little bit of a story that we got here.
Do you want me to? Do you wanna? Is Aaron here to pop it off with you?
I might do this myself because I don't even know if Aaron still has it.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Take us away.
Suck these pokebutts in the back of pancakes. Upon dicks there were sores. Oh my pokeballs. In the bathroom, Pikachu sat sideways against walls. Come on, child Ash. Suck my Eevee taco. Do you see these children asses wasting diddly dick? Said him to Ash. SBE Anna. Later, Slappy left his home dildo to his younger alien so he could flip over dicks for money. He shouted to Ash in my underpants and in SBE Anna's sink. The dark hallway. As Darien was walking down the hallway, he saw him
Oh
standing
my
there
god, what the fuck
in the
is
most
this?
flamboyant pose.
You helped write it, boy. You should know what it is.
I did write it.
I can't do the oh slappy right now because my voice is.
Oh, Slappy!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
He shouted as he did a sexy hair flip and got closer to Darien. Then Kawaii-chan came and said, "It's a
Kawaii?
ship." Aaron came.
Kawaii?
Aaron came, but then like it was but with two T's. But
know.
then everyone told him to leave, for he did not bring the tacos like he said he was. After Aaron left, the girl that were on Team Jacob and Team Edward came to kill each other. As Captain Argentina came to stop them, he gave up though because there was no tacos. The hallway got darker, and Ethan got closer. Darien wakes up. It was only a dream. Ethan then pops out of Darien's jar of mayonnaise and said, "Who likes peanut butter butts?"
Oh.
The end.
I like them. I'm a pedophile, by the way.
I wrote that like what, 3 years ago?
This was beautiful when we made this together.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
That is beautiful.
Aaron, don't you have that the other thing that you wrote? And send it
What?
to me.
Alright.
I'm fucking ready.
Oh, hey, we should have Steven read out the poem I wrote about Sundar.
Oh, yes.
What? What? I wrote a poem about Sundar.
Okay, backstories, anime, adventures of Jeffrey and Dylan,
Oh, yeah,
side
read
story,
all of that shit.
cause and effect, immigration in the U.S. Why the fuck do I have that on my fucking Gmail? Melodrama, trapped.
Yo,
other
I
project.
fucking forgot. I have Little Red Riding Hood politically correct.
Whoa.
I forgot I have the politically correct fairy tale of Red Riding Hood.
You'll have to find that poem about Sundares because it's not in our DM history.
Darien, are you talking about
It is. I
Pokemon?
sent you one.
Yes, send me
I
that.
sent you one.
Send me that.
I
Hold on.
can't find it in mine there, and I'd have to go all the way up.
I want
It's
to.
okay,
No,
man.
you didn't. You didn't share
I'm
with me.
reading.
It's on your Wario 1025.
Yeah.
It's on that one.
Yeah. Fucking freaking send it to me already.
Take a selfie.
SBEander@gmail.com.
I found it.
Aaron, send it to my fucking Gmail, alright? My personal Gmail.
I found my
The
poem.
Wario one.
Yes.
It's already sent to that one.
What is it titled?
It's untitled.
Oh,
We titled-
why the hell is it untitled? Okay. It- Oh boy. This is already looking good.
By Boner Lover 9869.
Pokeballs by Boner Lover 69. It was a long day in the Kanto region. Ass, Misty, and Book were walking when Pikachu hit his Pokeballs. Oh no, his Pokeballs have been broken, yelled Brock, with about as much enthusiasm as shit. Misty then touched his broken Pokeballs as Ash slapped Misty's Pokeballs. My Togepi, Ash, why would you do that? Then Onyx farted and killed everything, including the boners reading this story. P.S. You guys suck dong.
What is wrong with me?
I don't know, but it's fucking beautiful. Should we read politically correct Red Riding Hood?
We have a poem.
Oh, we have a poem ready? I'll read a poem.
I wrote. It's a weird poem I wrote.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
one that
this
Steven
one.
should read because Steven said.
All right, guys. We're coming close to about an hour now, so we got a couple stories left to read. All right. Lament of a Tsundere. Am I reading this, or is Steven supposed to be reading it?
Steven.
Steven.
He's a tsundere in real life, so.
Episode 1, The Fifth
Shut
Way.
the fuck up, Alex.
See? Proving my point.
There once was a young person named Red Riding Hood who lived with her mother on the edge of a large wood. One day her mother asked her to take a basket of fresh fruit and mineral water to her grandmother's house. Not because this was women's work, mind you, but because the deed was generous and helped engender a feeling of community. Furthermore, her grandmother was not sick, but rather was in full physical and mental health, and was fully capable of taking care of herself as a mature adult. So Red Riding Hood set off with her basket of food to the woods. Many people she knew believed that the forest was a foreboding and dangerous place, and never set foot in it. Red Riding Hood, however, was confident. On her way to Grandma's house, Red Riding Hood was accosted by a wolf, who asked her what was in the basket. She replied, "Some healthful snacks for my grandmother, who is certainly capable of taking care of herself as a mature adult. The wolf said, "No, my dear. It isn't safe for a little girl to walk through these woods alone. I'm finding it very hard to read this because for some reason I cannot utter words correctly." But that's neither here nor there. Red Riding Hood said, "I find your sexist remark offensive in the extreme, but I will ignore it because of your traditional status as an outcast from society, the stress of which has caused you to develop your own entirely valid worldview. Now, if you excuse me, I must be on my way." Red Riding Hood walked along the main path, but because his status outside society had freed him from slavish adherence to linear, Western-style thought, the wolf knew a quicker route to Grandma's house. He burst into the house and ate Grandma, an entirely valid course of action for a carnivore such as himself. Then, he, unhampered by rigid, traditionalist notions of what was masculine or feminine, he put on Grandma's nightclothes and crawled into bed. Red Riding Hood entered the cottage and said, "Grandma, I have brought you some fat-free, sodium-free snacks to salute you in your role of wise and nurturing matriarch." From the bed, the wolf said softly, "Come closer, child, so that I might see you." Red Riding Hood said, "Oh, I forgot you are as optically challenged as a bat. What the fuck is this music? Grandma, what big eyes you have." "They have seen much and forgiven much, my dear." "Grandma, what big nose you have. Only relatively, of course, and certainly attractive in its own way." "It has smelled much and forgiven much, my dear." "Grandma, what big teeth you have." The wolf said, "I am happy with who and what I am," and leaped out of bed. He grabbed Red Riding Hood in his claws, intent on devouring her. Red Riding Hood screamed, not out of alarm at the wolf's apparent tendency towards cross-dressing, but because of his willful invasion of her personal space. Her screams were heard by a passing wood chopper person, or log field technician, as he preferred to be called. When he burst into the cottage, he saw the melee and tried to intervene, but as he raised his axe, Red Riding Hood and the wolf both stopped. "And what do you think you are doing?" asked Red Riding Hood. The wood chopper person blinked and tried to answer, but no words came to him. "Bursting in here like a Neanderthal, thrusting your weapon to do your thinking for you," she said. "Sexist! Speciest! How dare you assume that women and wolves can't solve their own problems without a man's help?" When she heard
Red Riding Hood already.
When she heard Red Riding Hood's speech, Grandma jumped out of the mouth, took the woodchopper person's axe, and cut his head off. After this ordeal, Red Riding Hood, Grandma, and the wolf felt a certain commonality of purpose. They decided to set up an alternative household based on mutual respect and cooperation, and they lived in the woods happily ever after. Source:
It's beautiful, Darien.
Politically Correct Bedtime Stories by James Finn Garner, New York, Macmillan, 1994.
Yes.
What great work you have done, James.
Yes.
Oh god, that's
Yes.
very loud.
To finish, let's have Steven read something.
Yeah.
And don't mess it up.
Steven, you have
I'll
one.
apply background music.
Steven, you have one
No.
job.
Yeah, read it and don't mess up my writing.
This will be the final oorah. You have one job, no pressure.
Mm.
I'm not allowed to read because I suck at reading.
Yeah, Aaron's very dyslexic, so he can't read. That's why he's gotten the pass this whole video.
Like all my best friends are just.
What about when we were doing the last episode of Doki Doki we did together?
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. We weren't so much dyslexic as we were. Yeah, we were pretty dyslexic that episode. Look, all right, everyone just.
Stop because my English is not good.
Everyone just shh. Let Stephen focus, and I'll stare at him. Let's all stare at him very awkwardly.
Yeah, you're all cunts. Lament of a Sundari. No, Aaron.
Aaron, stop.
No.
Aaron.
Okay.
Son of a bitch, I will suck your dick and call you gay if you don't shut up.
Lament of a Sundere. You can tell that you can tell that because I hate you, idiot. Oh no.
Is it too accurate?
Forget you.
Ow, fuck.
It's not like when I punch you, I'm saying I want to date you. Damn you, you're making me so flustered. I hate you, alright, you pervert, you bastard. Why do I have to read this out?
Just keep
I
going.
feel like I nailed it on the head, didn't I?
Oh,
Keep going, boy.
you are legitimately killing me by making me read this.
Read it.
Yeah?
You're halfway through, man.
When I see you, my heart flusters. Because I'm scared of you, of course, you creep. I don't know what you mean. I'm not flirting with you, idiot. I'd rather you take your stupid heart and let a cow sit on it. Yeah. Alex, you are a bastard for creating this. You're an absolute
It's a fucking profile picture.
Come on, man. Read it.
Yeah.
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 Shut up, Alex.
Got this.
I didn't say I want your heart.
So shut up. I didn't say I want your heart. No, the next line is gonna kill me to read.
I love you. No, I hate you. Fuck you. It's your fault I'm falling apart.
Oh,
No,
okay. Say how it is, Aaron.
I'm not into. Oh, I'm not into you. I hate you. Read the signs. You can tell, Baka. I love you because I hate you. All right. No.
Yeah!
He did it!
No.
Oh wait, no, guys, stop! It's a poem. We snap.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
No. Alex, you should never have wrote that.
That
Why
was
not?
that
Only
was
a
some
few-
beautiful stuff.
Only a true tsundere reading it does it justice. Doesn't matter how you read it. You're a tsundere. It doesn't all the justice.
You can
it
tell that I love you
Fuck
because
off.
I hate you. Idiot. Forget you heard that. It's not like when I punch you I'm saying I want to date you. Damn you. You're making me so flustered. I hate you, alright? You pervert. You bastard. When I see you, my heart flutters. Because I'm scared of you. You creep. I don't know what you mean. I'm not flirting with you, idiot. I'd rather you take your stupid heart and let a cow sit on it. A rather odd insult, but you know.
Yeah.
Shut up. I didn't say I want your heart. I love you. No, I hate you. Fuck you. It's your fault I'm falling apart. Like literally, look at me, I'm flaking. I mean, I'm not into you. I hate you. Read the signs. Look, there's a sign that says it right there. I fucking hate you. You can tell, Baka. I love you. Because I hate you, alright?
You should try reading it in like a girly voice.
That is not possible.
Why did you force me-
Are you a
why did you
virgin?
force me to read that, Alex? Why did you force me to read that?
What?
Should
Yeah,
I try reading it?
When I wrote it because I was thinking about tsunderes in general as a topic. Not you specifically. I was thinking about tsunderes as a general topic because someone said the word tsundere. Just the word, and that gave me inspiration. And I'm like, I'm writing a poem about them. And I like took 10 minutes and I wrote this up real quick.
Well,
And boom.
well, ladies and gentlemen, that's neither here nor there because it is time to wrap up this podcast. I hope you enjoyed hearing my dead ass voice for about an hour.
His velvet voice.
My
you know,
velvety
he's swinging
voice.
around many times.
This is
Yeah,
the
Aaron's
only
got a
time you ever
tripping
hear
out
it.
from-
Aaron's gonna have
Aaron's
to
got a
stick
tripping
his
out
dick
from
so
Aaron.
far down my throat the next time he wants to recreate this voice, and you can't. Yeah.
Or I
Anyways,
can just call trying to make you laugh again.
yeah, I swear to God. Aaron, why did you DM me poop?
Oh, I forgot the question mark.
Okay. Poop. Get some more toilet paper.
No! Shut up!
Get some more toilet paper, little boy. Oh, that was weird.
Bye, boy.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Bye.